Sup, fuckers? We are gonna do a calling back your power exercise. Tapping exercise, EFT. I am sitting outside of my old house, like a creep. I lived here for 4.5 years. Moved out this previous May. And for, years really. I lived here for 4.5 years. Years really, but specifically for like the last 9-10 months of living there, I felt very powerless. I felt very victimized. I felt very ignored and gaslit and just all the things. This is the first time I've driven in front of it since moving from here. When I moved from here, things got very dark for me, darker than they'd been in years, darker than they'd been since like I went to treatment. And yeah, have been in this place of there was the moving, there was the being in it, and then there's been the moving through it, and now there's the like walking through mud point is what it feels like. And I ended up here in front of this building today, specifically being like, what is my medicine today? And I feel like it's a calling back her power thing. So whatever that mirrors for you. For me, it was a house. There's a physical place. There's a relational situation. There's a systemic component to that. That's just like, feels trapped, feels uncertain, feels like pushing up against the walls. Yeah, and we're just gonna move through it. So if you want to play with me, do what I do, say what I say. Dominant hand, non-dominant hand, tapping or pressure if this is a tender one. I sometimes push really hard, like I feel like I can't even push that hard today. Just do what I do, say what I say, follow along with the points. Also, at any point, do your own fucking points. Get somatic, just flop around with it. Relaxing your jaw, relaxing your face. I feel powerless. I have been feeling powerless. That made me feel powerless. The story I'm like sitting in and staring in made me feel so fucking powerless. And it makes me feel afraid. It makes me feel frozen. It makes me feel performative and funning. It makes me feel all of the trauma response things, though fight seems harder to access. Honestly. God, that makes my face itch. Even though I feel this way, I love myself deeply and completely. I forgive myself relentlessly for the choice to be here now as a human being. And I accept that this is part of the game, this is part of the thing, this is part of the feeling. Shake it out. Coming in our chest, how are we feeling about this? 1 to 10. 10 best day of our lives, 1 being we want to die. 5 is neutral. I'm like a 4. There's part of me that's like, I'm 4, but there's part of me that's like, I'm a 1.2. There's someone else that's like, fuck your shit, I'm a 6. A system. There's multiple of you too, I thought so. Okay. Salivating. If you find yourself salivating, spit. Drink some water. Forgot to tell you to have water. Do you have water? Top of the head. I've been feeling really powerless. Just living through death cycle of late stage capitalism and all this like elected bullshit and wars and all the things. Part of it is like, yeah, of course you feel powerless. I'm just a single ant. But it is in the collective that our power lies. Great, so there's the systemic part. Let's just put that down, because today I am just an individual ant, and what does my individual part need? Because I'm only capable of showing up, participating in the collective, where I'm capable of meeting myself and where I'm currently living. Frequency. I'm only capable of engaging in collective frequency based on my personal energy. Snap so it doesn't stick. This is different than, if this is different than ear tapping, you can go to YouTube and watch my version. I'm calling back my power. My own personal divine signature. Who I am in this current present divine timeline. In alignment with greatest good. And the greatest good of all. Energy that I have had taken away from me. Ripped off, pulled from my clutches, sliced, pulled, peeled, whatever. I'm on the points of my rib cage. I call that back to me. Go here. Here is where I'm going. Any of my own energy frequency that I handed away, whether unconscious, coerced, or willingly, I call back to me. That tasted good. Tasted like I need to spit. Top of the head, or wherever you're at. I call back my power from the circumstance and situation I had laid before me when I started this whole thing. I call back my power, my energy, all that is me, from any physical space no longer aligned with me. I'm calling all back to the current present moment in timeline. Why? I'm safe. Just for now, in this moment, I'm going to allow and hold safety, stability, because regardless of what's happening externally, I cultivate it within me. I love myself. I accept myself. I forgive myself. And maybe even open to just like letting go of the ties of rage and anger. But any of the other shit that didn't serve or support me. Today, I'm ready and willing to do some things differently. I make choices in alignment with my power that support how I want to be living. That support holding my full power and autonomy. I love myself. I accept myself. I forgive anything that came before now. I am doing things differently. I am in a new way of being. I call my power back to me. when I get done with this, I'm going to do some moving and dancing and singing to integrate what is mine to current present timeline. The person I am now has skills, tools, and the awareness to act from place of my power, sovereignty, autonomy, what is the best good for me, and then I overflow that collectively. Big hug. I am safe and supported and seen. Thank you to all loving and compassionate frequencies of all things for your guidance, protection, and support today. I love myself. I accept myself. Oh! What's mine is mine, will always be mine. I am following divine pathways and intuition and guidance, and I'm letting this feel fun and playful today. Where are we at? Color number. We didn't do color, sorry. Number. 10 best day of your life, 1 being you want to die, 5 neutral. I went from whatever numbers I went for before to like a solid 5.5, which I think is a good place to be in holding your power and sovereignty and autonomy. Is like neutral because it is just your baseline state of being. Sovereignty and autonomy and within your whole embodied being is your natural state of being. We don't raise our frequency or our vibration, we heal it. Also, a healthy nervous system is a creative nervous system, not just a calm nervous system. A healthy nervous system is alive, is creative, is active, is in motion, not just calm, not just settled. I needed that medicine today. Thank you for playing with me. There's a video on like the meeting place of tapping and somatics and intuitive movement if you want to go and see how I do things. I love you. Those of you who haven't seen me for a long time and who come back when I come back, thank you, thank you, thank you. I do not take it for granted. I appreciate you. And may we meet ourselves in a way with compassion and love and connection and creativity and joy, my God, joy, which I believe definition-wise is living in gratitude and graciously, which you can live any life experience joyfully. Fuck them selling us on happy. Yeah. Thank you.